That's a quick overview of the results you will get in SurveyMonkey. Okay, how do we get there? That's my next topic. When you look at your results, at first they're really interesting. They're exciting. You look at them and you're like, wow, that surprises me, and that doesn't surprise me. Often, for students or for professional researchers, after you look at them for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, the results, they can get a bit less interesting. It's like, you know, that doesn't really surprise me very much. That one either. And that one, yeah, that worked out about how I would guess too. The reason why this happens is the research question you're asking. If you ask a question that we already know quite a bit about, there's a good chance you're going to get answers that we know quite a bit about. So an important challenge is to come up with a research question that is specific and different than what we've known before. I'll give you an example. In my beloved field of e-learning or learning technology, this question is asked a lot by professional researchers. Do people like this wonderful new e-learning tool? Apple releases another iPad, Apple releases another iPhone, so someone like myself says, that's just so cool. And they compare the latest iPhone to the last iPhone, and they really expect the latest one to be better because it's new. It's not usually that much different. Another rather unusual part of this question is, generally speaking, if you ask people if they like a new gadget, what are they going to say? Yeah. If you ask people if they like spending more time with their GP, what are they going to say? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay, as long as you have that in mind before you create your research question. For instance, in this particular part of London, which specific interactions with the GP do they find most appealing? I just made that up right now. I'm sure you can come up with some options too, and we're going to talk more about that in this presentation. Another example, ancient Chinese medicine. I've helped some students at St. George's create surveys in ancient Chinese medicine after I had a little conversation with them. And this question is intuitively appealing, but it doesn't hold up well to analysis. First of all, what is it? What are we asking about? China's existed for about 4,000 years. That's 40 millennia. Well, which one of those 40 millennia are we talking about? That's a long time. That's a lot of millennia. Also, China's a big place. Let's say it has 100 big cities. So we have 100 big cities over 40 millennia, and we're calling it the same thing. It's not. I'm not criticizing ancient Chinese medicine. I'm criticizing the research question that discusses it. Now, if we were to say, how does this particular form, specific form of ancient Chinese medicine help this particular group? Okay, now we're talking about something. Another example is natural medicine. I love nature. I love getting outside. I like running marathons. I cycle for hundreds of miles just for the fun of it. My friends tease me that I have this plate of vegetables every day. I can't cook. I can do surveys, but I can't cook, but I can cut vegetables. I like natural food. It's great. But natural medicine, what is it? It's a lot of things. And some people will try to sell ideas about natural medicine or ancient Chinese medicine because they're going to make some money on it. You're not. You want to ask challenging questions and helpful questions. So I really ask you to seriously think about your research question. Is it specific enough? A minimal effort in Google Scholar will go a long way. Search for the research question you're reading about. See what other people have investigated about it. Read an article or two. If your poster references an article or two that talks about a study and you say, I'm going to build on the results of that study, your mark just started going up. That's what science is about. Building on prior knowledge, on existing studies.